Ahoy rum explorers, I'm Nia, I'm a rum enthusiast, and this is Sample Sundays. So today we're actually sampling quite a unique sample from the Luau Lads. They just came out with one of their first rums this year. It's called Larks Head. It's actually distilled in Manifest Distilling out of Jacksonville. This is going to be an overproof white rum made from 100% molasses. And as far as the proof, it's 104. So not too bad, but nice hot rum. Now, as far as the distillation method, it is going to be a hybrid still. So let's go ahead and try it. I'm going to bring out, as always, the Glencairn and the neat glass. As you can see, it's a clear rum. Huge shout out to the Luau Lads. If you're not familiar with them, they're a couple of friends that are here out of Florida, and they do tiki pop-up events. If you don't follow me on social media, I did do quite a bit of content at their pop-up in Alley Cat. There's also a video that I'll put the card up above here of our experience at the pop-up at the Alley Cat, where they had a couple cocktails. But let's go ahead and try this. Cheers. What's super interesting is that this is supposed to be 100% molasses, and I could definitely tell because there's a lot of sweetness, but there's still that smell or nose of like sugarcane juice, which I didn't expect. Quite unexpected. And then as far as the notes, they said that you should be detecting some banana, a light pepper note. So let's go ahead and try it. Cheers. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit on the hotter side. There's a really heavy grapefruit taste, but a little bit more on like the sour side. I know they said that there's supposed to be a peppery note. I don't really detect that. Maybe like a white pepper, but barely. It's more of a really heavy sour grapefruit taste to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and swish this around a little. Oh, you know what I just got? I think I got like toasted marshmallows now that I swished it up a bit. Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely not gonna be a sipping rum. This is gonna be a mixing rum for some tiki drinks that they tend to make. And sadly, I don't have a sample to give away this time. But if you like these kinds of notes and like overproof white rums, consider this one. I'm not too crazy about it, sadly, but let me go ahead and taste it in the neat glass and see if there's any difference. Yeah, the nose on this one I was first detecting a lot of sugarcane juice, which brings me a lot of fond memories. If you're from the Caribbean or Latino or Hispanic countries, that sugarcane juice just brings you back to when you were little and they basically sell it on the side of the highway and you munch on it. It's that. I think it's also like the nostalgia part of it that kind of connects. But let's see this one. Yeah, it's like a floral note too. Interesting. But on this one, I was getting a note. First of all, to me, the grapefruit was a little bit overpowering. But again, maybe blended in the drink, this is like the perfect cocktail. If you're a big cocktail person, this might be something you might want to try. But me personally, I like to keep it simple on the cocktails. Unless I'm having like a rum night at my house, then I kind of go crazy and then I do prepare. But my favorite drink to make is a rum runner. I'm kind of a big stickler for rum runner, so I kind of tend to make the same rum runner and kind of tweak certain ingredients to see how I can basically tweak the flavoring in the rum runner and also kind of to perfect the recipe. But I think I recently nailed down the perfect recipe for the rum runner, and it doesn't include this kind of rum, so I don't really see myself buying this bottle, but I appreciate the Luau Lads for letting me try it. Again, if you like making cocktails, definitely check this out. If you make a lot of cocktails with overproof white rums, this might definitely be right up your alley. I'm not a big tiki drink person to make at home because I know it entails a lot of work and it requires a lot of fresh juices, and I honestly just don't have the time. So I like to keep my cocktails a little bit simple, but let's go ahead and try this one and see if there's a difference. Yeah, so once again, great sample. Congrats to the Luau Lads. If you happen to find this, definitely check it out. It's definitely something different that I've never tried before. But on this one, I'm getting more of like a licorice taste, which I'm not a big fan of licorice. So take that with a grain of salt because as we've always talked about, as far as the nose and the palate, it's quite personal. That's my perspective. You might like grapefruit and you might like licorice. So this might be right up your alley, so definitely don't steer away from my notes and my palate because you might like it. But thank you so much, and I look forward to the next rum. Cheers.